everybody. This is Keith Gleason, host of Indie Comics Relay and creator of the Mighty Mascots, and I'm here with November's Indie Comics recommendations. Before we get started on that, just want to remind you that Mighty Mascots 7, 8, and 9 is going strong. We've picked up some backers the last time, and yeah, we're on our way to 10,000. If we hit 10,000, everyone will get a temporary tattoo, which I'm really excited about. So we're working our way there. You know, this campaign will probably be open for a while as we make all 3 issues. Right now, issue 7's done. Issue 8 is about almost done with the artwork. It's, I think, about 5 pages left for the artwork to be done, and then colored and lettered. And then issue 9 is ready to go. The script's done and the breakdowns and like the thumbnails are created. So we're ready to go right into that one as soon as 8 is finished. So we're moving right along. So we'll leave this open for a little while. So yeah, check it out if you get a chance. There's a lot of great stuff here. Lunch boxes. You can even get your own puppet if you want, or honey flakes, you know. And then of course 3 brand new issues that I'm dying to get these out to you because I really love how these stories have turned out. So I can't wait to get them out to you. All right. So now that we got the promo stuff out of the way, we are back with... so I started doing these videos about once a month. Started, I think, in September. I was racking my brain on, you know, different subjects I could talk about, and I'm pretty knowledgeable with indie comics because, you know, I do read a lot. I'd say I'm about an avid reader as I am an avid creator of comics. So like every month I sit down with the previews catalog still to this day, and I go through and I you know, pick all the comics that I want to get and, you know, send my order in through DCBS. Plug for those guys. And yeah, if you're looking for a place to get new comics cheap, check out DCBS. They do a great job and they ship them right to your house. The only thing you got to do is go through the catalog every month. But I was thinking, like, I go through these catalogs and, like, why not just shoot out some recommendations on video, the stuff that I'm planning on picking up. Because nowadays I pick up way more indie comics than I do from the big 2. So I'm just gonna, I usually pick about, you know, 5 or 6 titles that catch my eye or that I want to talk about, and I you know, put them out there for you guys. So all right, let's get started. So let me bring this up. So the first one that caught my eye this month is from Image Comics. It's called The Immortal Sergeant. It's 1 of 8 issues. The reason that's caught my eye is because Joe Kelly is back as a writer, doing an Image Comics. I love Joe's work. He did, you know, like I Killed Giants. He used to work on Deadpool. Like, if you ever read his Deadpool run, it's like one of the best Marvel ever released, I think, to this day still. A lot of that first Deadpool movie was based on what Joe Kelly did with that character. But this one looks wild. It's called The Immortal Sergeant, and it has some... I really like the art style here. It's some kind of, you know, like a little bit of like a manga, anime kind of influence. And it sounds like it's about a cop that's trying to connect with his son. But also there's like a decades old murder mystery that he's trying to solve at the same time. It sounds really cool. So it looks really cool, and it has a preview. So I wanted to take a quick look at some, but I love the artwork. Like, check it out. It's like really, really stylized. You know, definitely reminds me of like some kind of, you know, like an anime or something like that. You know, I could picture this being animated and come out as like an OVA or, you know, 13 episode series or something, but really looks cool. So I'm definitely checking this one out. I like Joe Kelly's work a lot, and yeah, so this one is definitely on my list, and I thought I'd highlight it for you guys. So that's Image Comics. Let me see if I can exit this preview. So Image Comics, if you're interested in ordering it, this is the diamond code that you would give your comic book shop. You tell them you want this book, and they will put it on your pull list and order it for you. Or you can go to DCBS and order it yourself. So check that out. All right, so second book that I recommend is The Magic Order. This is the fourth mini-series of The Magic Order by Mark Millar. And I love this series. I've been collecting it since the first mini, and I think it's going to become a Netflix show, if I'm not mistaken. It's something like, because I never, I was a fan of Books of Magic, from DC, but I never really caught on to the whole Harry Potter thing. Like I watched all the movies, and I liked it okay, but it's nothing I would ever revisit again. The Magic Order kind of captures what I like about like a magic kind of like action stories. Like it's a team of magicians that protect the world basically, and they're led by this really cool female lead. And I'm collecting the third miniseries right now, and I'll probably read that once I have all 6 issues. But I like this a lot. I love the first one. I love the second miniseries, and of course I'm gonna order the fourth one. I just can't see Mark Millar screwing this one up. But he seems to be really into this title, because the third one is still coming out right now, and the fourth one's already ready to go. So maybe, you can kind of tell when a writer's into something, because it just kind of, it gives off that, good vibe with the reader as well, like a lot of like Scott Snyder stuff lately, all his independent stuff, it really seems that he's excited about it, and it comes through on the work, so yeah, so check out Magic Order if you want to order it. The diamond code is right here, and you just give that to your retailer, and they will order it for you. So that one looks really cool. So we already looked at the Immortal Sergeant. Let me close that one. This one looks great too. Spy Superb. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This one caught my eye. I like Matt Kint. I think he's a great writer and artist. I've read several things that he's done. And I love the sort of idea behind this. It's like John Wick meets Wes Anderson. Like I didn't even read anything else because I saw that, and I'm like, all right, I'm in. I don't even need to hear any more. Even this cover that looks exactly like a Wes Anderson movie with a gun thrown in. So it looks like Matt's doing the artwork as well. I really like his artwork. So this is a 3-issue miniseries from Dark Horse, and I don't know what this Flux House is. It must be like a sub imprint under Dark Horse or something like that. I'll have to read up on that and see what that is. But yeah, this looks great. So the diamond code is right here. Spy Superb from Matt Kint. And it looks like cover artist is Martin Simmons, which I believe he does Department of Truth, which is another great title. So definitely check that one out. Looks great. All right, our next book is this one, Breath of Shadows from IDW Publishing. This is by Rich Duoak, I think is how you pronounce it. And my good friend here, Alex Cormack, on artwork. Alex does our show here at Plastic City. He did it last year, and I believe he did really well, so I think he's definitely going to come back for future shows. Alex is a local guy, lives, in Massachusetts, New Hampshire area, and he's killing it. He's constantly putting out stuff from ADW to IDW, all these great companies, and his artwork is great. So I read these two guys did a couple other miniseries. One was called Road of Bones. The other one was called Sea of Sorrows. So I'm definitely in for this one, and I liked both of those a lot. So I haven't met Rich before, but I really like his writing. I think he's we last week on the live stream we were talking horror comics, and I think like these comics are hit that mark or scratch that itch, whatever you want to say. But if you like horror stuff, this looks great, and IDW usually does a pretty good job with their horror stuff. So I'm looking forward to this. So this one's definitely going on the list. So if you want to order it, the diamond code is right here. You would give that to your retailer and or use it to order online, So check that one out. And finally, the last one this is a book that has been out. I just got it and I started reading it this past week. And it's really cool. I mention it because we talked a lot about on our last live stream about anthologies and horror anthologies in general. And this is a great one. So this one is it's called Razor Blades, and it's a big, thick omnibus, hardcover omnibus. It's a little pricey. It's $50, but you get it reprints 5 issues of this Razor Blades horror magazine that's published by James Tynion. And each issue of the magazine is sort of just like an anthology. It's like short. It's got everything. It's like short horror stories, comic book stories, short prose stories, actual horror drawings. Sometimes it's just there's also like interviews with creators. There is I think that about covers it, but it's all horror based. So everything in it, range of tons of creators in it. I would recommend this. I would, $50 is a lot. You probably could wait, a few months and maybe get this, maybe used somewhere or on discount. Christmas coming up, you may be able to find a Black Friday special on this, But I like it, so I'm recommending it. So, but if you do end up ordering it through Diamond, this is the Diamond code. Oh, another way you could get it discounted is if you ordered through DCBS. They usually knock off about. I bet you could get this for about $30 on DCBS, or maybe 35. So it's 350 pages according to this description. So it's really good. I've only been able to get through one of the magazines so far. I mean, that's how thick they are. And I was reading the foreword on the book, and James Tynion talks a lot about how he was inspired by anthologies like by Steve Bissette, and I think the one that Steve Bissette, it was called Taboo. I remember that growing up. It was like a kind of a cool book. So he's inspired by that to put this together. So yeah, if you like horror stuff, you like horror anthologies, I definitely would check out Razor Blades Book 1. It looks like they plan on doing more down the road. So, but all right, everybody, that's it for November's indie comic recommendations. I hope you saw something in here that maybe you would like to check out, or something that check out something different besides the big two. We gotta support our indie brothers and sisters, and try to get more awareness going of indie comics. So I'm trying to highlight some of the ones that I am going to definitely buy. So there's a lot out there. There's other ones that looked great too that I didn't mention, but I kind of grabbed the ones that I definitely am gonna get. So I wanted to pass that on. So, but all right, everybody, have a great week. Read some comics. All right, have a good one, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Let's go! Game not over.